Hi, this is Tamie Rising. Welcome back. I am a speaker and genius coach, bringing to you 6 episodes to teach you and to guide you in living unleashed. I work with a lot of people, and what I find is what they really desire is more freedom in their life, more time freedom, more financial freedom, more freedom in their schedule, and their freedom to build their business and career. I find they want more fulfillment. They want to feel more on purpose. They want to have more passion in their life. They want to feel more deeply satisfied and aligned with what they're doing. So that is the reason why I'm bringing to you these episodes. I am on a mission to create a movement of women and men who are living unleashed lives. Entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, high performers, professionals, really anyone who wants to live out of the box and in alignment with their true self, live their authentic life, do their authentic work, and live unleashed. So today's episode is on clarity. If you haven't watched the first 3 episodes, you will want to do that. So clarity. Dr. Steve Maraboli said that a lack of clarity will put the brakes on any journey to success. So it is really important. That's why it's one of the 6 essentials to living unleashed. It's important to have clarity of our desires and our goals and a vision for our life. Because without that, we just spin in circles and we don't actually move forward. Every year might have a little bit different landscape to it, but in general, it's the same thing, the same relationship, the same results in our work, whatever it might be. With crystal clarity, we can more easily move forward. I notice when working with clients that they have some symptoms when they're not clear. They're procrastinating on getting some things done and moving forward with some key activities they know will catapult their career and their business. They don't wake up feeling on purpose. They feel like they have a hard time prioritizing everything they want to do. And they feel like they don't know which next step to take. With all the options that we have, which step is the right direction to take next? So when we do get clear, what happens is that we do move forward in confidence. Procrastination is nipped in the bud. And I'm actually going to talk more about procrastination in the next episode. But for now, just know that when we have clarity, we find ourselves moving forward. We find ourselves more guided forward. We wake up feeling on purpose. We can more easily prioritize the next step. So let's start with a question to help you get some clarity. All right? So write this down. If I knew anything was possible and I could not fail, what would I love? If I knew anything was possible and I could not fail, what would I love? You see, I start that question with, if I knew anything was possible and I could not fail, because it triggers our mind to really think from a grand possibility place, and a place of unlimited possibilities for ourselves. When I was first out of college and I began working in the corporate world, I went to college, I got a marketing degree, didn't really know at that point what else I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to do psychology and went ahead and got a 4-year degree instead of an 8-year degree in marketing. When I got out, I started working in the corporate world, worked for small business, worked for public entity, and even nonprofit. And throughout those 20 years, I was doing marketing. I was doing communications. But you see, the whole time, I felt this call for something else. I could feel that. And when we're not truly living in alignment with who we are, we will feel those strong calls. They will keep calling to us until we move forward in the direction of those calls. And I kept feeling them. They kept coming up. And I knew as I would sit in an audience watching a speaker, teach me how to live a more empowered and full and free life, that was me up there. What happened though? Well, I thought, that's what I would love, but I didn't believe it was possible for me. And I didn't believe that I could succeed. And so I thought I didn't know what I wanted. But there was a part of me that did know exactly what I wanted. But the other part of me wanted to know how it's all going to work out. And there's a part of me that doubted myself. So you see, when you ask that question, you've got to put doubts aside. And you speak to the part of yourself, you listen to the part of yourself actually that really does know. You ask the question, if I knew anything was possible and I could not fail, what would I love to do, to create, to have, to become? A lot of my clients, they get stuck at this place. It's a big sticking point for them because they want to know how it's all going to work out. We're conditioned in our culture to have to know how. Have you ever heard the phrase, you say something to somebody, I'm going to go do this, well, they'll say, well, how are you going to do that? Well, where are you going to get the money for that? Well, who are you to think you can go do that? I know many people that heard those responses when they said what they really would love. So, you don't have to know the how. Your business is to know what you want, and the how will work itself out. So Henry David Thoreau, decades ago, said this: if one advances confidently in the direction of their dreams, endeavoring to live the life they are imagining, one passes an invisible boundary and meets with a success unexpected in common hours. You see, what Henry David Thoreau was talking about there, part of that formula really for achieving what you want is it's right there in the quote, but part of it is that as you keep moving forward in the direction of where you want to go and have clarity, then the hows work themselves out. So this episode is dedicated to getting clarity. We'll be talking in episode 6 about action. Okay, so for now, write down what you get when you think about the question. And this is your tip for getting clarity. If I knew anything was possible and I could not fail, what would I love? All right, so that's your tip for the essential on clarity. I look forward to being back with you for the next episode, essential number 5 on breakthrough.